Forewarn Weather with exclusive cutting-edge technology to help keep you and your family safe.
Oh, time to get a check of the forecast on a Friday.
Yes.
It never matters what the weather is on
I'm
Friday.
glad it's Friday, but it's cold once you get outside.
I know. Having to drive in some of that snow yesterday, cold temperatures today.
Yeah.
It is nice that it's Friday.
Yes.
Sure is.
Now, if you're looking for the pick day of the weekend, you're going to have to wait till Sunday. This little cold snap sticking with us into tomorrow. So let's help you prepare for it. Weather story. We could have a few flakes flying down to the south, actually, as early as this afternoon. But I do think that we see a few scattered lake effect snow bands roll through tonight. Could last into portions of tomorrow. Not looking at much when it comes to accumulation. A dusting at most, just because temperatures are on the cooler side. But it's nothing like what we had roll through yesterday. Now, we'll feel like the 20s throughout the afternoon with the wind chill, but actual high temperatures don't get out of the 20s tomorrow afternoon. We're flirting with 50 next week. So if these cold temperatures are something that you're groaning about, just know that it's not going to last all that long. Clouds and radar showing that system that's going to pack more of a punch when it comes to snowfall totals still embracing a good portion of Illinois, brushing the northern half of Indiana, and now moving into central Ohio. You can see that dark blue band there, but just the northern edge of that band kind of skirting the state line. So that's why I think that if you're in Lenawee, Monroe counties, the very southern part of that, you might see a few flakes fly. Otherwise, keeping a closer eye on these lake effect bands that could bring more of those scattered snow showers across the area really after sunset tonight. You see some of them developing off on the west side of the state, but the clouds have built in throughout the morning hours. So temperatures right now on either side of 30. We have 31 down in Monroe, Grosse Ile, Adrian, even at City Airport, but still holding on to 20s elsewhere. As we look at your afternoon forecast, we'll call it cloudy and chilly as we have those flurries arriving late, but temperatures only topping out just around the freezing mark, 33, the forecasted high for today, which is about 2 degrees below average. So overall seasonal, but still a little below average. And you have sustained winds around 10 miles per hour that factor in those wind chills. It'll be much more noticeable going into tomorrow morning. We're going to talk about that in just a moment, but I want to take you through the timeline of when you could see some of those spotty flakes flying 8 o'clock or so on the west side. Those continue to push eastward, and then we still have just a couple little spotty flurries going into the early part of tomorrow. So nothing too widespread or overly impressive, but it will have that winter feel in the air between the gray clouds and some flakes. 21 for the overnight low. Winds pick up going into tomorrow. We will be waking up to single-digit wind chills, so it will be very blustery tomorrow with afternoon highs only in the upper 20s, but feeling colder when you factor in wind gusts around 20 miles per hour. So this afternoon, we probably still hold on to teens for the feels like temperature to our north, low 20s across a good portion of the area. But watch what happens by tomorrow morning when you wake up. I've stopped the clock at 7 a.m. and we have a couple goose eggs on the map, meaning it's going to feel like 0 in Flint, Howell, and then single digits elsewhere. Even as we go into the lunch hour, still a lot of single digit feels like temperatures, maybe at most 10 degrees is what it'll feel like over at Metro Airport. Live look at the Highlands at Harbor Springs. Folks have been skiing out there all morning long, cloudy skies, 22. And let's go ahead and check in with those ski reports because maybe you want to hit the slopes this weekend. Upper Peninsula looking at 2 to 3 feet of machine groomed snow at their resorts. Northern lower upward of 3 feet. West Michigan, 2 to 3 feet. Mid-Michigan, 20 to 30 inches. And then here in southeastern Michigan, our resorts reporting anywhere from about 10 to 20 inches of snow depth. So your future forecast over the next 7 days, here's that warm up. Maybe you're looking forward to it. We will be in the 50s for February. Come the middle of next week, a mix of some sun and clouds and a chance for some rain to cool us off just slightly Thursday of next week.